Lab, a service provider in social media, SEO, advertising, digital research, mobile applications, and web development, was voted one of South Africa's best digital agencies in 2012. In his words, technology unlocks our future and is an instrumental driver of our success. Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you Mike Saunders.
Good morning, everybody. How are you? Okay, that was a class discussion point. How are you? We're doing well. Okay, that's great. So, as we said, my name is Mike Saunders. I always hate the rigmarole that gets said beforehand. It's trying to pretend like I know something. Really what I did is I just searched Mike Saunders on the internet, came up with a couple of points. I don't know if it's actually me. It could just be any Mike Saunders. If you do any research on Mike Saunders, at an interesting point, if you do any research around my name online, you're going to find a couple of things. There's a doctor in the UK. There's another guy who does social media. He's got his MBA. He's very qualified, and he sits in the UK. There's another Mike Saunders, also in the digital industry in the States, and I'm pretty sure there's another one in every other country. Apparently, my parents were the least creative when naming me at the time. But that's a bit about me. What I want to share with you today is this: the moments of truth that matter in being able to find our customers. What's happened when we look at a digital world is that everything has changed. The way in which we find our customers, meet our customers, the way in which they buy from us, the way they're going to buy from us, just simply the fact that our consumers are more ready to engage through digital platforms than we've ever been before. And so we're going to chat a little bit about these things. I want to chat to you about a girl by the name of Stacy. This is a case study that came out of Google, and it was a phenomenal case study that showed so much potential in your industry. So check this out. She's 32-year-old. She currently has 2 children. She has a mid-sized SUV, and she's about to have another child. Now she's looking for another car. So she either wants to buy a larger SUV, or she's thinking she might end up buying a minivan. Okay, so that's Stacy. I'm pretty sure, because I've been a Stacy quite recently, walking into a dealership looking for a bigger car because number 3 will be on the way soon. So I'm pretty sure you know this person well. Here's the thing. Stacy will make 900 digital interactions in looking for her car. 900 points. 71% of those will be on a mobile phone. She'll do 139 Google searches. She'll watch approximately 14 YouTube videos. She'll meet with dealers, or have interactions with dealers 69 times. And from a brand perspective, direct contact with brand, she'll do 186 manufacturer interactions. This is what your consumer is doing to buy a car. You can see that, and we know this, we can see that this is a case in your industry, that these are not simple purchases. People are researching the death out of them, or they should be. And we cannot force people into them. So we used to think of consumers as cash cows. We funnel them all into our business, and by funneling them all into our showroom, they then leave with cars. It's not how it works anymore. You need to think of your consumer more like a technologically savvy adventurer with a backpack and a GPS signal, and off they go. They're finding their own way to your door, not listening to how you want them to get there. So let's take a look at the purchase cycle quickly, and I want to sort of spend a bit of time here, because what I'm hoping to do today is show you the opportunity to capture the attention of these people. So this is what it normally looks like. You've got awareness, getting people to find out who you are. I don't want a car yet, I don't even think I want one, but really, I become aware of the process when I'm like, I've discovered that I have a need for a car, or I've seen something that I find really sexy and I want to go and buy that. Hopefully it's a car. Right, next step, consideration. I'm now in the process of working out what it is that I want to do and what it is that I want to buy. I get to a point of intent. I'm ready to buy. I know what I want to buy. This is an action point. I haven't bought yet. And there's a big difference between intent and purchase. And if you're in sales, you know the difference. The guy who's just browsing around, wasting your time, versus the one who you know is ready to buy. That's the one you turn as quickly as possible. And then finally, we look at purchase. What actually takes place in the purchase cycle. If we take a look at what Amy's journey is through this process, is that in the consideration side, she's asking herself questions like, what car is best? Is it the right car for me? Can I afford it? That's what people are thinking about when they're trying to consider and work out what's going on in that phase. When they're intent, here's an interesting thing. Where should I buy it? So even though I've had 169 dealer interactions, I'm still thinking about where I should buy it. And then once I finally decide where I'm going to buy that, I am now asking myself, am I actually getting a good deal out of this? So there's no point in that process that a customer feels like they're actually physically engaged or expected to make a purchase in any particular way. There's always an underlying question sitting in the back of their mind, and there's this power called the internet sitting behind them that is full of content